It's 10:40 right now. We just came out to the spot we scouted last night. I want to pull the card on the Exodus we have on video mode. I want to get some trail camera videos and another look at that buck that we saw last night. Dave and I are trying to decide where we're going to be tonight. So I'm driving back here now, and I just got a picture. There's a doe in front of the camera. So I'm just held up right now waiting for her to do her thing and depart. I want to try to spook as least amount of deer as possible doing all this kind of stuff. Well, it is officially opening day, and we are 12 minutes away from the season starting. I'm trying to make a judgment call on what to do tonight. We got a nice 10-point where Dean just checked the camera, and we're just iffy on whether we want to shoot him or not. He looks to be a 3-year-old, and we're not like trophy hunters by any means, but we have personal goals, and so we have that option. There's a bigger deer in here, and he's been pretty daylight frequent as well. Comes out of this corn and into this little cut. Got some big tine over there that he's been feeding on, but I'm trying to figure out where to set up on him. I was thinking making a little man-made ground blind in here. These trees are all good right here, but the problem is the sun. That is dead west, and the sun sets that way, so it is beaming. If it's a clear night or something, it's just beaming. This tree's not horrible. It's just you'd have to trim a lot.
Yeah. But I like the cover of it.
What?
I like the cover of it.
Yeah. Shooting, you just need to trim, and it's far. But if we do that, if we make a little blind in there, we can just sneak out the corn and dip out back behind me. Anywhere in a tree over here. The risk of getting out if we don't see him right at dark, or we don't see him before dark, is tough.
If you were over here, you have to be in this middle. You can't be on the
Right.
with the wind.
Yeah, right.
So, and you have limited shooting in here.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to trim. I mean, dude, you just like when you look around, you look back into that spot over there, and that spot's always going to be in the shadow.
It's dark, yeah, it is.
And that's going to be what you're battling over here, especially for the next couple days. It's going to be clear, and it's going to be, yeah. I mean, even if it's not, like you have limited cover. I don't know. I know it's always better being up in a tree. It just feels better.
Being up in a tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can see. It just feels better. But I think staying undetected for multiple hunts, or at least to start out with, like that's our best option.
I agree. But yeah, I like getting out in the corn.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you can even look though, like over here when you're looking. Even if you were up in one of those trees, if you're a deer standing right here,
Yeah, you're going, like, if you pick them out, you're going to be like, whoa.
if there's two people up there.
No, you have to be in that thing. For me about being on the ground, especially when it's calmer, is I feel like the deer, you're in their thermals a little bit more, so they'll smell you a little bit better, even if they're not necessarily downwind of you. But this whatever weed this is in here, that's in a lot of the fields, it smells so much, and when you break it up, the cover scent is really good. We're gonna have our thermocells running on earth scent. this wind's gonna switch, blowing right behind us, I think it's gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be a little tough to get into a tree here without getting tagged. They're lone trees, and when you get the afternoon sun, we're gonna be lit up like a light bulb in a tree until the sun goes down, and if he comes in before that, it's just too much of a chance. But if we're sitting down in here, I mean, you can literally be peeking up on it. Once you get down, you're pretty much gone.
Well, coming out the back, we can literally come out the back into the corner and out. So, entrance and exit is perfect. Hopefully comes right out into this meadow and we can get a shot. I mean, it's unconventional, especially with all these trees here. You feel like you should and could be in a tree. Certainly could see a lot more, but you gotta take what North Dakota gives you, and hopefully it gives us a velvet buck here before nightfall. Could be fun.
That's a cool buck. He sure is.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The wings are on. Opening day is here. It's about 4 o'clock and we are headed to the new spot that we just set up this morning. Going ground attack for a buck that has no nickname but is very large. Dino's at the helm. My anticipation, my nerves, my anxiousness is at an all-time high, but it always is. It always is on opening day. And today is no different. I'm ready. I am too. Let's do it. Let's go. It is, when it's still, you can hear for miles, literally. But I think David's right. This spot is secluded by corn. We might be able to hear him walking through this corn. It is quiet. I feel like I'm talking too loud. But sometimes when I hear my voice on the videos, I'm not giving enough. I know I hear you. So I want to give the people enough. We gotta give them enough. But I can't give you enough right now. It's pretty warm tonight, but we got a little bit higher pressure. I like that. It looks like we got a few clouds that might be sporadically shading the sun, so hopefully our deer move in daylight tonight. It's opening day. We're in North Dakota. You can't beat it. You just can't beat it.
a little bit far. I mean, could shoot that, but just that's how early it is, and not knowing what he was gonna do. I couldn't think of a reason to make a desperation shot like